Hey everybody. Guys, I was sitting here drinking my Curve, half asleep, and just looking at my computer or whatever, and then I look, and then, you know the news section where like sometimes an article will pop up or something? This stupid article popped up. They're sending me this crap on my computer where I watch my old lady porn and the occasional midget porn. They're sending me this stupid shit. So I had to read it. I was sitting here reading the headline, just getting annoyed. Like, why is this on my fucking computer? I don't need this. But what is it? It's, what is abrosexual? Let me explain, as it took me 30 years to realize my identity. See that bitch right there, guys? Sorry. She only fucks abros. Are you an abro? No. So what exactly is an abrosexual, guys? When did you decide this? Is this even a label? I've never heard of it. I support you, obviously, but this doesn't sound real. This never happened. This bitch doesn't talk to anybody. Just some of the words that greeted me when I came out as abrosexual to a close friend back in 2020. Needless to say, we're not friends anymore. Oh, sorry that your friend thought the weird lady was weird. Or attention-seeking, an attention-seeking creep. For those of you who don't know what abrosexual is, in layperson's terms, yes, you have to be a trained professional to understand this. The common rube, the layperson, the average idiot would not understand the complexities of being abrosexual, guys. It simply means when someone's sexual identity fluctuates and changes. I read and reread the text, the dismissiveness of their message, cutting deeper each time. Here I was, sharing my identity with someone I trusted, only for them to scoff at my words. How does this get printed? I know I'm falling for the rube trap where someone writes like a purposely retarded article hoping you click it, but I got ad blocks, so I don't give a fuck. Although the easy defense is that you can't determine someone's tone from a text message, I think it's clear that the vibe was far from supportive. It was judgmental and immediately doubtful. I'm sure that friend is in a much better place right now, far away from you, not having to worry about this stupid shit. Sadly, this person isn't the only one who has voiced their opinion on my abrosexuality. And I doubt they'll be the last. Don't you ever get sick of like people going, I'm different this way. Let me tell you all about it. Let me never shut up about it. When I was growing up, I never heard the term abrosexual. You were either straight, gay, or lesbian. As far as 90s societies were concerned, anything else was made up. That sounds pretty sensible to me, though. I think I agree with that. Of course we know that's far from the truth. Of course we all know that. I don't think we all know that, because I think you're full of shit, lady. But societal blind spots mean we learn terms much slower than if they're readily accessible. Often people don't go looking to educate themselves on different orientations unless it directly affects them. Yeah, idiots, crack a book. You don't know what abrosexual is? What the hell's wrong with you? What are you, an idiot or something? Without that incentive, I found many stick to what they already know. This is just some fucking cat lady's Facebook post. What is this? This gets published? How much money do you make? I can write this stupid shit. How much money do they get? I didn't learn about abrosexuality until 2 years ago when I was 30. Here when no one wants her anymore. I kid, of course. I don't have my bell with me, but I would be dinging it because I wasn't serious. Don't write me angry letters. Well, kind of kidding. Up until that point, I struggled to identify what my sexuality was because it fluctuated so rapidly. Oh, look at that! Judging that picture, it's a big loss to all of us, I think. There were times that I too scoffed, chastising myself for being so uncertain of who I was. It wasn't that I couldn't make up my mind, but rather my identity shifted. She's demon-possessed, guys. I knew it. One day I felt like I was a lesbian. Yet days or weeks later, I'd feel more aligned with my bisexuality. My sexuality was fluid. And there's the picture of her right there, guys. Sorry, guys, you gotta catch her on the right day. You gotta catch her on the right day if you want to bone that. I think anyone who brings their Hot Pockets or sweet cakes, if you want in this snatch, you better have some sweet cakes. Are those sweet cakes? Sorry, my sexual identity does not align with a person who doesn't have sweet cakes. Before learning about my abrosexuality, I felt lost, as if out at sea. I also felt like a fraud because how much I changed my identity when chatting with loved ones. So she's just a phony. a cheesy BILF phony. No one was intentionally hurtful, but I'd get the occasional, but you said you were a lesbian only last week. They didn't understand. At the time, I didn't have the right words to explain myself. This means she just says whatever the other person wants to hear and then gets caught up in lies. It was only when I was reading the Instagram page of Zoe Stoller. Anytime you hear the name Zoe, just run. I've never heard an intelligent thing come out of someone's mouth whose name was Zoe. You hear the name Zoe, you go to yourself, uh-oh, here comes an idiot. A US-based creator, educator, and social worker who seeks to improve the visibility of LGBTQ community. That I saw the term abrosexual for the first time. Oh, so you just read something and now you're so impressionable. That's you now? That's me. You know in cartoons when a light bulb appears over their head? That's how I felt when I read their post. Finally, I feel seen. I'm sorry, guys. I know this article sucks, but it just caught me off guard. Like, what the fuck is this shit? I feel like we're back in 2013 again. Yeah, while discovering a new term for me has been hugely beneficial to understanding myself better, to some people, my identity is one that evokes confusion. When I tell people that I'm abrosexual, I'm often greeted by a blank expression, followed by a question of what that term means. This is like one of those bitches that are like talking and you just walk away mid-sentence. Yeah, I've had enough. I had enough. Hey, I'll see you. And questions are fine, as long as they're respectful. I'm not expecting everyone to know what it means. Hell, I didn't know up until 2 years ago. But you should always listen with respect. No. Do you think she listens to people with respect? Let's say if you don't agree with her politically, you think she's listening with respect? Well, I doubt it. I'm happy to say that the rest of my friends and family have been very supportive of my identity. Yeah, all 2 of them. And have strived to learn more. There she is, guys. You can't bone that because you're not an abro. Look at those douchebag Reddit tattoos. She's got all the douchebag markings. She's got the ugly dress thingy on. She's got the Reddit tattoos. She's got the nose ring. She's got the big stupid glasses. She's got it all, guys. She's got the annoying bitch starter kit. One question I've been asked is about how being abrosexual impacts my love life. And in short, it doesn't. Yeah, because she doesn't have one. It's just by herself with her cats and her boxes of wine. Multiple boxes of wine. It doesn't alter my romantic relationships in the same way being bisexual doesn't cause a person to feel any differently about their partner. Wasn't that the same thing? I love the person rather than their gender, so it doesn't matter if my sexuality fluctuates while I'm with them. So it just it just means whatever this lady wants it to mean at the time. What, is this a fucking novel? Oh, we're almost done. However, even after explaining this, there's always some people who enjoy demanding that I pick a lane. Who is this? Who cares that much to tell you that? There's never been one person who cared that much to say pick a lane, so that my identity doesn't offend them. I want people to know that just because you don't know or understand an identity doesn't make it less authentic. But it's still hard to hear things like, mate, you're just confused, or just say you're bisexual and be done with it. Yeah, but they want to yap. They want to keep yapping. No, it's not the same because... Shut up. Like I said, that's when you walk away mid-sentence. I refuse to be boxed in by someone else's limited knowledge. We're all learning new things about ourselves all the time. That's what growth and development is all about. Eventually, I hope that abrosexuality will be seen as normal. Just another... She's a freedom fighter for something that doesn't exist, guys. I just can't believe, like 7:30 in the morning, I see these stupid articles. Just wanted to know what the temperature was. Just another identity that someone might have, and not regarded as a way to be on trend, as some of the hurtful comments I receive suggest. Acceptance can only come from education. What education? What education are we talking about? And stepping outside your comfort zone to familiarize yourself with terminology you might not know. There's a whole wealth of LGBTQ knowledge online that people would benefit from learning, so that ignorance is the main language so many of us speak. Who talks to these people? I don't know who would give these people any time. I don't want to know about you. I really don't want to know about you. Go away. Without individuals like Stoller, I'd still be in the dark about my sexuality. I know that it was ever changing, but I wouldn't know why or what it meant in terms of my authenticity. I'd worry I was a fraud or that someone was wrong with me. Being closed off from yourself is an awful experience. I wish I knew why my friend reacted to my identity in such a hurtful way. Because they're tired of your shit. Go away. People got their own problems, lady. They don't care about yours. Before coming out as abrosexual, I felt restricted, unable to be myself because I didn't quite know how to accept the parts of me I didn't understand. All right, we're almost done. Sorry, guys, I apologize. I just figured, hey, if I have to see this, you have to fucking see it too. Now that I know I can put a name to my identity, and am excited to see how that fluidity emerges, I'm no longer nervous about my sexuality, because it makes sense to me. And in the end, that's all that really matters. Do people read this shit? Like, I just read it because it annoyed me. I just saw it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I hope this bitch made like $20 for this. Because you know this ain't generating any clicks. You see that headline, you're like, ugh. Alright, guys. Sorry for wasting your time. Hey! I'll see you later or something. Blah, blah, blah.